going to talk about a commission that was very important to me, and also about my painting practice. I paint alone for 8 hours a day, 5 days per week. I'm inspired by being as authentic as I possibly can, and that path to authenticity means learning. It means reaching higher on every project, talking to other artists, learning from art history, having 2 or 3 projects ongoing at the same time, having deadlines associated with exhibitions. The work inspires me. It's that regular practice that builds the muscle memory and the intuition and the skills, and it allows for the freedom to be authentic, spontaneous. I'm often asked what I felt or thought when I made a painting. I think it's equally important to ask the viewer what they feel and think when looking at the painting. The viewer completes the painting. Sometimes they see something I won't see until years later. I asked a patron about one of my favorite paintings she commissioned.
What's very important to me is community. Community is everything. Art brings us to a certain place and a certain feeling, always.
The entire process involved 15 sketches over 1 month and painting over 3 months. The very first sketch was filled with the exact emotion and feel and energy that I dreamed of. After I corrected the drawing for technical details, such as the building design, rendering of the people, perspective, the drawing became very cold. The drawing lost all of its spirit, its energy. It lost the feeling of community. It felt sterile. And at that moment, I had a conflict. The resolution was making the building alive, making the building organic, and having the same spirit as the people to get the flow back.
In just the process, not even getting to the painting yet, but from the original sketch to this sketch, keeping the movement alive in the piece, we were both concerned about that, and you absolutely nailed it with the sketch. There's so much movement. There's so much community. I could already see in this version of the sketch, the characters were already interacting with one another, and you could tell the story. You could tell the story of this neighborhood, of this community.
The process of painting began by transferring the sketch to canvas. The second step of the painting was establishing the light values. That was followed by applying color, which was done in transparent glazes. On top of the transparent glazes, I used thick oil paint, impasto, to create contrast and texture.
I never understood how you could get that kind of depth out of paint. And after watching you and viewing this process of how many different layers go into this, every time I look at this painting, I feel like I'm at home. It's part of my community now. It's my neighborhood. This is, I know the people in it. I know what they're thinking. I've already got stories going for all of them. I know the emotions, and it just, the way the light plays across the building, it just makes me feel at ease. Every time I open the doors to my office, I sigh, because I now have exactly the perfect community on my wall.
I felt like we both had grown up on that same street somewhere in our imagination. You see a picture, you hear music, you read a book, but you feel a painting.